Alright, here we go. Big Daddy Sent Day 966 at the park. So today was an interesting day because I had the task of trying to dig up my dad's tree at Stu's place and change the toilet covers because we had these bidets on there. So you know, and then we had to get the alkaline water thing out. So I went there. I worked pretty hard. I didn't realize how pretty good I am at this stuff. So what I mean by my dad's tree is my sister's mother-in-law sent over this plant when my dad passed away like 5 years ago, right? And then there was like this one tree or some type of the plant where you could actually just stick it in the backyard and it still grows. And then so I did it, and then like there's some green out of it. Okay, great, that's cool. So my dad's tree. And then so you know, so Stu and them, they're moving, and then we're thinking like, oh, you know what, we should move Dad's tree, right? So they've been working really hard moving the stuff. I moved some stuff to storage and everything, and then so yeah, I went over there, got some of the tools, started trying to uproot this thing, and it turns out it was dead. I'm like, ah. That thing is, there's some green on it, but I guess it was like, I don't know, whatever. Could have been eaten by whatever. But when I dug the roots out and, okay, what can we do? Right? Anyways, great memory. And then, so after that, you know, I did the water thing. That was a little bit difficult. But we got out of there. And then same thing with the bidet seats. Right? So, but here's the thing that happened to me today. When I was in my parents' room, right? So it's like, yeah, you know, it's empty and stuff. But as soon as I went in there, all of a sudden, it's like when you see like an empty house, you start to see all your different memories of what happened, right? So it's like, you know, family ties, you know, like a, you know, the TV show you're just watching things, oh, everything's fine, right? But then, if you've seen that last video I did, I was just sitting there, but that's the memory I have, and I have a video about this. It was the last birthday I had with my dad, and just the energy from it. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, so I just sat there and just took it in. And it felt really good. It felt really good. So I'm sitting there and, you know, finished the video, cried my butt off. But, you know, some things just shouldn't be gone, like the whole memories. So I thought about that, even if we got, well, it turns out that my mom got part of the tree that was living, and then she replanted it. So there you go on that one, right? And then I asked some things that, like, when I get my house, finally, I'll be able to carry on legacies and stuff. But, you know, it comes down to one day someone forgets. And, yeah, that's why I really just have to just enjoy the moments, you know? Because the thing is, the whole thing's of emotion I got today is incredible. But thing is, no one could actually share that experience unless I share it, right? Now, the thing is, I'm pretty open with all my stuff. I mean, the way that the videos that was made, you know, it's unless you know it in context, it's not going to make sense. Because I'm just sitting there and just looking around some empty room, you know. But I knew one day that video is going to mean something to me. So yeah, it's just you know, as I'm like cleaning my place and trying to like figure out what we're gonna try and sell, what we keep. It's kind of funny because some of the stuff that I always thought meant a lot, you know, my mom's, oh, just throw it away. I'm like, what? I held on to this thing for, you know, but then some of them, you know, it's very, very important, right? But yeah, I mean, I guess it all just comes down to, you know, what we're capable of keeping on and holding on to. Some people just want to let go and just move forward. But you know what? A lot of the stuff that I hold on to from the past is what made me into what I am today. And I'm never going to forget that. So I should have went the other way because I'm going against traffic today. But what can you do, right? It's all this. Oh no. So I feel horrible. There's like a traffic jam right here. So okay, whatever. Let me get through this. That's so crazy. They have the cheerleading team out there doing their stuff. They're still doing like sports, Pop Warner football and everything, which is great. I'm super thankful that these cities are doing that. So I hope everything opens up. I heard that my school's looking for athletic director. So, you know, to get the people training, all that kind of stuff, right? But for me, yeah, I don't want that job. Well, I don't want that job now. The reason being is how the kids start training virtually. That'd be horrible. So we'll see how it goes. But I have a lot of stuff I gotta do too. But yeah, it was a pretty amazing day. Okay, this isn't one of those turned into like the whole emotional roller coaster day. I mean, it was a great thought, it's a great feeling, and you know, the whole thing on just knowing I still have my love and respect, and I know it's like kind of silly, but whatever. What can you do? All right, there we go. Day 966 in the books. So you know, today was a day of reminiscing, and you know, sometimes you just got to do it. You know. It's like as busy as people get, whatever, you got to sit there and just reflect. But, you know, reflecting on, you know, what you did right, what you did wrong, yeah, that's one thing too. But it's like having memories and things that just trigger things. It feels really good. And so, yeah, I feel re-energized. I mean, it's not like it's something that, like, you know, I totally forgot was there or whatever, but it made me realize, I mean, around the whole time everything happened with my dad, like my whole life changed. It's like, you know, I started doing the whole entertainment thing and the whole Big Daddy Shin thing, and you know, now you know, I'm all with you guys, right? Lucky me. No, but yeah, but just seeing, I mean, it's not like I'm a total rags to riches story or anything like that, you know. But I mean, I have my memories of like when I was a kid growing up and everything. But then like today, I remember sitting down in the chair over there saying, hey Dad, you know, guess what happened to me, right? And you know, later on I became a YouTuber. So instead of telling him my stories, I'd show him what the stories were. So that's the significance of that room, you know. But I remember distinctly like it was yesterday. And I'm watching, there's a video 5 years ago on my birthday. You know, I'm laying down making a video of me and my dad. I was like, oh man, but yeah, I watched that 3 times today. Lost it. But, you know, it felt good. Because I know if my dad was watching me, he'd be proud of what I'm doing. I know my mom's proud of me. Even though, you know, she's like, oh, why are you stressing out so much? Like, sorry. But, yeah. Anyways, my mom loves, I know her dearly. And my dad knows I love him dearly. And that's what basically life's about. It's all love, you know. But today was one of those days I just reminiscing. And I feel really good. So Big Daddy shit, day 966. If I could exercise 966 days in a row, you can exercise 966 days in a row. So if I could do it, you could do it. And I'm doing it. Reminiscing.